It's crazy.
Well, we're going through another porch area. This is underneath the Prior's Lodge. I'm going to come through to the cellars. So this is the cellars here. There's been a bit of a bird kill going on, you can see there. And so we'll progress through to this part. What is this part here? Oh, this must be the
Don't worry, I've got this.
cloisters. This part is the cloisters.
What do you think?
Steps coming up there. We'll see what that is. From the shot of the tower, back to Prior's Lodge.
Magnificent.
This is the chapter house, and of course they had to fulfill the rule of St. Benedict. The chapters in here every day. This is sit. Daughter stairs. This was the monks' dormitory and day stair. The rectangular dormitory taking up most of the east range of the cloister was built in the mid-12th century, when a number of monks was 26, but later it grew to about 35. Now, it was common for the monks to be allotted individual cells at those times, rather than sleep together in a single long room. It is likely, therefore, that the dormitory was partitioned up in that way.
Now, at that end is the remains of the stairs, and what used to happen is the monks would come down from the dormitories upstairs here, down the stairs at 2 a.m. before Matins, which was the first service of the day. In some monasteries there was another night stair leading directly to the church, but at Castleacre, unusually, this was the only door leading out to the dormitory.
Hungry, and that's because this is the refectory. The monks would sit in silence, reading from the scripture. There'd be one long table on which they would eat. It's a pretty big room if you think about it. What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, now you've got mud all over your face. Let's just go through there now. Stephanie. Yes, they've got how the river was diverted. Diverted. The river was diverted underneath the latrines and all that would flow out, clean everything up. But if that gives you a good perspective of how it all was, look at that. It's amazing, isn't it, the scale of it? But when you think it was only sort of 26 to 35 monks, the scale of it.
The full monk music in the background.
We're in the village of Castleacre, so we were just at the priory along here, and moving along, we're outside the ostrich pub, and then we're going to see the castle just here. So we're on the high street basically. There's the ostrich pub with the barrels and the pumpkins and the village, and there's a church just behind there. So there we go. So it's like the village green. So don't forget to.
All around us is all the past. All passages. Dishes.
So this here is Bailey Gate, one of only 2 entrances to the village of Zazaaaaxx, built by a powerful family who built the village and the castle in about 1200. We'll just check. Maybe keep going along. Wish list and everything.
Are we going to get those?
This is Zazaaaaxx in the village of Zazaaaaxx.
Why is he so cool? Why did he fly?
Welcome to Zazaaaaxx.
No.
This is the upper ward. Look at the jets. So this is the upper ward gatehouse, built in the late 11th century. You're not doing it sideways. So this is the great tower, or the inner bailey. The stone walls, you can see the remains of the keep of the castle. Excavations and expect to reveal the first building, finished by William de Warren around the 1080s, was lightly fortified like a grand country house. 2 stories rather than a castle. It suggests it was built as a residence rather than a stronghold originally. But of course, William de Warren's descendants in the 12th century decided, well, worried about battles and war and all that, so we're going to enhance the defences, build really thick walls around it. You can hear the jets up there, if you look straight ahead, doing manoeuvres right above the castle, very high up. Look at the sun glinting away. Wow, they've got the burners on now. They've got the burners really going fast as they do unbelievable manoeuvres, going sideways and upwards and everything. So to see the scale of the defences in front of the main part of the castle. So there's another sort of gatehouse there down to the castle area. Still part of the ruin there.
All around us is the past. The past all around us.
So this is what's called the
Second curtain wall.
dating from about 1150. Now what you can notice is some of the huge flint stones in here. Huge flint stones. You'd be very careful, of course, because they're really sharp. Some of these edges here, you could cut yourself very easily if you ran into one of these. But there's some big flint stones in there. But yeah, 1150 this wall, the back of the castle, moving around across, sort of surrounding the sort of central keep. This is the first curtain wall, about 1140, and up there you've got the sort of second curtain wall, about 1150, sort of surrounding the kind of main central part of the castle. We try and see if we can get out that way. So we're standing in a part of the castle that was really the heart of castle life. In this area there would have been loads of different buildings which basically would have supplied the food, the goods, services for those in the castle. There's another sign. There's more.
We want to say goodbye to the castle.